Hey everyone, it's Sherry. We are back here talking to entrepreneurs, and today I'm talking to Kendall Johnson from Underdog Films, and we are going to be talking about why video is the key to your marketing plan. So thanks so much for taking time out, Kendall.
Yeah, you're welcome. Enjoy.
Awesome. So let's dig right into it. Why do you think video is so powerful when it comes to marketing?
I think for video, it's different than reading something. So when you read something, while words are powerful, you have to kind of use your imagination of what the business is like or what they do, and kind of piece together the things in your mind. But when it comes to video, I get to see it. I get to connect all the dots, and I get to see in a creative way, like, oh, this is what they do. This is who they are. This is what makes them unique. I get to see all of that.
Yeah, I could see that. It connects emotionally more than I find reading something.
Mhm.
Maybe it's the music, maybe it's the story behind it. But yeah, I totally agree. I love video for marketing. I tell all my clients to just I'm like, either hire someone and get some really good quality videos, or you put your phone in front of your face and start talking to it, because I think it's like 80% of all social media traffic is video. Like the numbers are crazy, the stats are crazy. It really points towards that. Yeah, that's what I love about working with videographers is a lot of times, okay, sometimes you get the one guy who's just going to point and shoot, but if you can find the person to give you really good insight, really good direction, that's gold. So kind of like a director producer as well as a videographer, really.
Yeah,
But
it almost goes
yeah,
beyond like like you said, like there's that videographer piece where it's just basically like, come and shoot this material. But then there's that filmmaker piece, which I kind of put myself in, like you said, like that director producer, where it's like, hey, here's something that I see that we could really just blossom and make unique, and just create something that just really enhances your vision and mission and everything else that you do. So,
yeah. The filmmaking piece is key when it comes to marketing, like even when you're just watching TV commercials.
yeah.
So when it comes to filmmaking and video, even if it's just a commercial for social, what do you find works the best? Like, what do you, if you've looked at one of your case studies, it's like, man, that one, that was amazing. That is going to get the views. It's going to get the calls.
But you're right. You said earlier that it's almost like some of the commercials nowadays are like little films. And I think that's becoming a difference maker. Is people have so many options nowadays. Like they have millions of shoes that they can go buy from. You know, they can go to Walmart, wherever. But
Mm-hmm.
it's these stories of emotional impact of people, of like, oh, I'd like to go there because that person's life was changed. And so I think that really becomes the difference maker, is how has your business impacted someone's life? And,
Yeah,
that's that story that's brought out that makes people like, I want to go there because I want to feel like you care about me, my situation, and not just like I'm not just someone to sell to.
exactly. I think that, well, that's the difference between just brand and a business. Like anyone can have a shoe, anyone can have a camera, anyone can have anything. What makes us willing to spend like $120 on a pair of shoes, even though we know it was manufactured for probably 25? Well, the brand makes us feel something, whether it's important, whether it feels like powerful or, accomplished or successful. The brand is the driving force behind that. So, and that's what I find with video. It's really easy to show your brand, whether you're just fun, whether you're another type, whatever your brand is. Video really, really pushes it really nicely where people can very much understand it. What makes video marketing so much more effective than other kinds of marketing?
I think it touched on the a little bit already. It's that emotional piece, like the video, like I can see, I'm using more senses, is like I can see and hear what you do and what makes you unique. And then I can see if, especially if it's a story, like you can just try to tug at people's emotional heartstrings to like, I want to buy that, or I want to donate to that, or I want to be a part of that, what they're doing. And that in my opinion, that makes it more effective than like the quick little word ads that you see, because I feel like while the text is great, I find myself just moving through, moving through, moving through. There's more text, it's moving through. But if there's something that just catches your ear, like you get music and you get like a story, and you get to see the place, and you're like, oh, like I kind of want to go there. Like I know what to expect when I go there.
I actually talk to a lot of businesses, and I say, like, on your website, whether it's a church or a medical doctor's office or something, often I say, let's do a walkthrough, because so many people have anxiety now. A lot of it is, I don't know what to expect when I walk through the doors. I'm like, let's do a video where you're kind of showing people what to expect. They know what door to go in. They know, how to sign up. You're just giving them the process before they have to do the process. Because I know a lot of people who struggle with anxiety, and they're like, I don't want to go in there. It's nerve-wracking. COVID has been a blessing to them in a sense, because it's like, oh, you mean you're going to come to me for my blood work? Perfect. But prior to that, they were too scared to just walk through the doors. So I'm always saying, hey, forget the emotional side of things, which obviously sells and builds brand. There's a practical side of, you will be removing barriers because you're going to be showing people exactly what to expect. Consumers now, we do our homework. Like, people don't blindly just buy a car or blindly buy a phone anymore. We know what we want, and we know the specs, sometimes better than the person selling us the product.
Yeah.
So I'm always saying, as much as you can, if you're in the business that it's necessary. Like for my office, no one needs to know how to like get to my, like what doors to go through, how to come to me. But there are a few things like churches and specifically medical offices where I'm like, get that out there, because you know what? It's not a selling point. It's not going to go viral, but it's so important because you're going to get the people who need it most of all. So I have a few videographers that watch my channel. Are you using social to boost your presence? How are you getting out there? How are you marketing yourself?
So right now, what's interesting, so I'm doing this, especially moving to Nashville, this 60 businesses in 60 days
Oh, cool.
marketing thing that I'm doing for myself. And so just to get to know the area and the community, going in and filming the business. I even have my camera right here because I'm in this bakery right now. I already talked to the owner. He's like, yeah, he's like, that would be awesome. So I'm filming like a 60-second website banner video. So it seems to be a new thing nowadays. So when you go to people's websites, you just see this like video banner, their business. And oftentimes I'll take that and I can make it a quick Instagram video for them as well. Just super simple, so they can share it. That's been the extent of it so far.
That's a huge undertaking.
Yeah, it's I think so. Instagram is one of them. So Instagram and Facebook, and so what I do is, as I'm filming, I tag the business and say, hey, this is what I'm doing, and so just kind of that's essentially it. And then as the business sees it, they start following me, and I think I'm only 2 days in, so or a day in really, so we'll just see how it goes. So that's the plan in my head. So it's usually Instagram and Facebook is where it'll be. So.
All right. So one last question: if there are 3 pieces of equipment people need, what would you say?
Good camera, a good light, and a good microphone.
All right.
Probably starting with microphone first.
Okay.
Even above anything, you can have the camera in your laptop, which on MacBook Pros are pretty good nowadays. But if you had a light, just to shine over you, just look right up your face, and if you put the microphone as the key piece, because what you say, your message is important and it matters to people. And if it becomes garbled, or if it sounds like you're speaking to a tin can or an echoey room, because using just a $10 microphone you bought from Amazon, you'll lose people like within seconds. So within I think it's 7 seconds of bad audio, people do that. So.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for taking time. How can we follow you and see your journey, see the 60 businesses?
It's at underdog.film.stories.
Okay.
And so that would be the best, because that's where I post stuff right away.
Yes. So thanks again. I'll link to your Instagram page so people can follow you, see the journey. And thanks so much for taking time to show us why video is such a key element when it comes to marketing.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, have a good one. And
You too.
everyone, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. We're having more and more interviews with entrepreneurs who are going to help you build your business. Thanks for watching.